Chicago's front yard for NASCAR Cup Series Chicago Street Race, the Grant Park 220. And we knew it was going to be a record-setting weekend, a record-setting and historic time for NASCAR. In the 75-year history of NASCAR, they have never run on a street course. Well, another record has been broken today, and it's not official yet because the rain continues to come down, but the record for rain in one day in Chicago on July 2nd used to be 2 inches, just over 2 inches. We're well past that now, and that is why the drivers are not currently in their cars.
Here to deliver the most famous words in motorsports, Chicago Bears quarterback Justin Fields.
What's up, Chicago? Drivers, start your engines.
He won the pole yesterday, and now he has the honor and is making history as NASCAR is racing in the streets of Chicago. Down the front stretch they come for the first time.
Here they come off the end of the front straightaway. Tyler Reddick in the 45, wasting no time. He's going to jump to the outside of Denny Hamlin. Hamlin slips off the corner. That'll give Tyler Reddick the advantage. Hamlin in the 11, Reddick in the 45. Surprisingly, side by side for the lead through 1, through 2, and up through Lakeshore Drive headed to turn 3.
Denny Hamlin not giving up the position, battles back on the outside of Reddick. The problem is he won't be in position for turn 4. Very narrow. Will they sort it out? Threading a needle. Hamlin carrying a lot of speed. They somehow go through there too wide.
See, Eric Almirola, he's turned around coming out of turn number 5. We'll see if he can get it going the right direction here.
Well, and we're winding them up here in 6. You got Eric Jones involved, Brad Keselowski's involved, Noah Gregson's into the tire pack. Gregson's going to back it up, but Eric Jones and Brad Keselowski are wedged together now in 6.
Denny Hamlin, the pole sitter, contact with the barrier.
Denny Hamlin, that is turn 2, right as you get ready to come down Lakeshore Drive, and Denny Hamlin got a little bit too hot into 2.
Let's take another look right here. We're going to see all by himself that purple 11 just gets in the corner, loses grip, and slides into the tire barrier. I don't believe there's any damage.
This to me is a very difficult spot under these conditions.
Downhill. Turn 6, Kyle Busch hard into the tire barrier. Oh, he tried to slow down, and he just impales that Chevrolet into the tire barrier.
Well, on the radio, he told him, I just need help getting out of the tire barrier. After that, I should be good. Kyle Busch, you see him just sliding. He was very nervous about the wet conditions, and that nervousness proving itself as he gets into the tire barrier.
I wanted to be in the dry. I didn't want to be in the wet today. So Bell still very quick. Look at Reddick slipping in front of you, Jeff.
Oh, and he slips huge coming out of 6. That's going to open up the inside lane for Christopher Bell. That was a costly mistake for Tyler Reddick, and that will earn Christopher Bell the lead. He hangs the right. Turn 7 headed to Jeff.
And after qualifying,
trouble, turn 6. Noah Gregson is in the tire barrier. He's nailed it. And he's doing a burnout, trying to get out of it, and he can't. He is stuck, leaving turn number 6. And he's creating quite a smoke show at the same time. He just killed the engine. He's going to need help to get out of this tire pack.
Let's take a look exactly what happened. Really much like Kyle Busch. He got a little bit further around the corner and going a little bit slower pace, but got wedged up underneath the tire barrier. And then, as Mike Bagley really pointed out, put a bit of a smoke show trying to back that car out from underneath it.
And Bell looking to grab the stage win. It will be his first stage win this year as he makes that hard right-hand turn onto the front stretch and across the start-finish line for the win of stage 1. These cars are resilient as we see Logano able to continue on. It almost looks like he hasn't been involved in anything. And then the 15.
Jenson Button is around coming to pit road. Jenson Button now tries to get it right, and he almost hits Joey Logano.
Yeah, let's go back and look. See how high the 15? You're exactly right, Rick. If you're behind him and you see him leaving that high, you're not thinking he's pitting. And that's just inexperience that Jenson Button has in our series.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right, Steve? If you can manage it. We saw Chase Elliott, one of the best
Turn
in the
6,
business.
Noah Gragson's into the tire barrier again, and he's stuck again. He's trying to back it up. He can't do it. He's wedged into the tire pack in turn number 6, as everybody will race by to his inside.
You see contact right here. And he was just, both of them looked like their cars were moving around a lot. He and the 11 car got together. It almost looked like they both were in the corner too deep. Contact.
This is probably one of the most aggressive parts of this race we've seen all afternoon. They work their way down the straightaway into turn number 6. Good battle for the lead now, as Alex Bowman has found a problem onto the racetrack, and he has come to a halt on the racetrack. That is the straightaway leaving turn 5.
That is 2 drivers right at the playoff cut line with the 48 and Alex Bowman, and also the 23 of Bubba Wallace, and there you see the smoke coming out of both sides.
And that'll bring the caution out because he's stopped, which with just 1 lap to go, this is going to end stage 1. And so the field will be frozen when the caution comes out. That means that Bell is going to win stage 2 as well. I'm just hearing from NASCAR. They have made the decision that because of the late start and sunset, they have changed the length of this race, and they're letting all the teams know this race will end at lap 75. So you see that in the upper left corner of the screen. 47 of the 75 laps have been run, and so now the finish line has changed.
But Justin Haley leading the pack. Grew up 2 hours from here. He is a good road racer. He will not be an easy pass. Byron in the wall. Byron missed the corner. Harvick around. They're going to stack up. It's too narrow. There's nowhere for everybody to go. You got to go right. They are all been stopped. There are 7 cars sitting here with nowhere to go. They're trying to back up. It is a log jam.
It's a traffic jam.
Nowhere to go right here.
Traffic jam on Jackson Street.
So there it is right there. William just missed the corner. Again, these wet conditions got out of the groove, and then it just snowballed from there.
And then Reddick has been able to clear Kyle Busch. He's running 4th. Here's Christopher Bell getting into the tire barrier in turn 1.
Yeah, it looked like he just getting too hot, and as the car's peeled off, he just way too much speed. There's no other way to put it. You see the contact to the tire barrier. He's able to keep going. You see him
Travel turn 6, Tyler Reddick is buried into the tire wall. In turn number 6, Tyler Reddick took a wider line coming in, and this portion of the track that he's stuck in is still wet. He's on slicks. He's trying to get traction, and he can't because the pavement's wet. He has buried that Monster Energy Toyota Camry into the safer barrier.
We're going to reset once again and have another reset and restart from the streets of Chicago. Tough break there for Reddick. Dillon now a half a car length. We'll see how much pressure he puts on the back of Haley. Oh, he hit the wall. He hit the inside wall and sent him into the tire barriers. We'll see how much damage that has done. It's torn the left front off of Dillon's car. You see the toe link has been bent. Take another look at it. He bounces off that inside wall right into the tire barrier, and hard contact with the left front. He was just pushing so hard, but right there he clips the wall and into the tire barrier.
Here they come off the end of the front straightaway. He's looking for the right moment. Maybe perhaps a slip from Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is conflicted right now. He's trying to go offense, but he's trying to play defense. He'll lose second as SVG is on the move. He'll take the spot. This is the potential change for the lead. Justin Haley into 31. Shane Van Gisbergen now will take a peek. It's not there, but he gets right up on the back bumper of Haley. Battle for the lead and possibly the win. Leaving 6 and headed to turn 7.
Oh, an aggressive move right here down the hill under braking. We got a caution on the racetrack. We're going to have to go back and see where they were lined up before that caution came up.
NASCAR's confirmed it. Justin Haley will get another shot, but this run by the 91, it's not just the pace of the car, but his nimbleness in traffic. I mean, that was closing in on 2 passes in the same lap.
He's going to have to be perfect.
Here he comes into turn number 1. Haley so far so good. Slips just a tad off the corner. But now here he comes. Battle for the lead. Shane Van Gisbergen to the inside and to the lead off turn 2 with less than 5 to go here in Chicago.
But Haley is right there. He's coming back to the inside through turn 3. He's going to retake the lead.
The 91 back to the inside into turn 4. The crossover move. He is now clearing to the lead. Gisbergen off in turn 5. Down the long straightaway. Marcus Ambrose has to be watching, smiling, thinking about his time in the NASCAR Cup level and the success he had.
Turn number 1, Bubba Wallace into Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and into the tire pack. Stenhouse goes. Bubba came in way too hot, clipped Stenhouse, and Stenhouse has buried that Chevy into the tire pack. That's off the end of the front straightaway.
And it looks as though he's stuck. Sure enough, the caution comes out. SVG trying to make history here in Chicago. It's overtime, presented by Credit One Bank. Down into turn 1 they go.
Here they come with less than 2 laps to go. SVG away with the lead by a car length, maybe 2.
The 75th anniversary of NASCAR, and it has been 60 years since a driver has won in their series debut. Well, through turn 11, Shane Van Gisbergen has been perfect. He has navigated the streets of Chicago to perfection. The final time onto the front stretch. He comes to the checkered flag. He's won the very first street race in NASCAR.
Thank you, guys.
34-year-old from New Zealand. We mentioned earlier, if he could add his name to the list, well, he has done it. 60 years since Johnny Rutherford did it at Daytona back in 1963. He wins in his first career Cup Series start.
Let's be honest, Shane. When this deal came together, did you honestly feel like this was possible?
No, of course not, but you always dream of it, and thank you so much to the Trackhouse team and Hans Elf, Project 91. Man, what an experience in the crowd out here. Like, this was so cool, and it's what you dream of, so hopefully I can come and do more.